I just I made a mistake, I think. You know what? I'll go fix it because I don't think it matters that much. Or it does matter, and I don't think it matters much going back to fix it is what I meant to say. So let me. This game is very loud when I just opened it. Also, I'm gonna have to change like the mouse sensitivity among other things because I remember a couple of things. Why is this not affecting the sound? Why is the game still so loud? Whatever. Okay. I'll pull up the starting scene screen again. Yeah, I messed up something. Give me 1 second. Alrighty then. This is unexpected. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do a stream tomorrow, to be honest. As much as I would like to. I guess we'll see. Because there's a couple of errands that need to be done. And everyone's sleeping right now, which is why I'm talking a bit differently. I'm probably gonna have to move the microphone a little bit closer to my face as well. So, before we start, the usual. Nom. Not bad. So, I screwed up my sleep schedule, hence why I'm here. I took a nap, and then I woke up like 6 hours later, and now I can't fall asleep. Good thing is I don't have work tomorrow. Yeah. Not much else I can say. So, with that out of the way, it's time to return to a game that I've been working at and slaving away at for what just happened to my leg. Insane. Again, why is the sound being so loud? Oh, if I recall... Okay, actually, one thing I would like to point out is no, I was about to say the sensitivity isn't that bad, and then I actually messed around with it, and I realized that doesn't feel great. Now this is... Why is it like this? Why does it go back there, and then when I move it, it goes all the way back up? Like, what's going on? This game, I remember this game had some weird things going on. Okay. Again, audio of this game is so louder than I want it to be. I might honestly... Here, let me go into my volume or sound mixer, because there's no good way for me to change it here. So I'm just gonna straight up go into the sound mixer and lower it. Okay. That should be good. That's a lot better. Ah, my freaking eyes. This is not a good game to play at night. That hurts my eyes. Actually, I'm curious. Is the elevator here? It is. I'm not gonna use it, because it's been a really long time and I want to see if I can, you know, still do it. Whatever it is. Plus, like, I've made a promise to myself that every time I stream this game, at the beginning of every single stream, I want to at least get through the beginning section, even though I could technically skip it, and I have done it so many times now. But there's enough skips in the game that I'm relatively confident that I can get through everything pretty consistently. But yeah, so I've been playing this game for quite a while, embarrassingly enough. I think I'm just not very good at this game. I also think this might sound like copium, like, oh yeah, no, it's not my fault. These are like my Johns to present. But I honestly think this game is pretty boring to play. I do not like games like this. Games like this and Jump King and stuff. And it's not because, oh, they're so infuriating. Like, that's why I hate playing it. No, the reason why I hate playing it is because these games are so freaking boring. I'm gonna be honest, my favorite part, and I think I talked about this before as well. My favorite part about these games is falling. Falling is my favorite part of these games because it is kind of the most entertaining thing that can happen in these games. Because otherwise nothing freaking happens. And it's just not very exciting. So what happens when I play this is I stop paying attention. I start talking about something stupid, or like I stop looking at the screen properly, and then I make a really dumb mistake, and then I fall, and then I have to be like, oh frick, I guess we have to do it all over again, and then rinse and repeat. We've gotten like decently far in this game, but I guess like the most punishing thing about this game compared to like Jump King, for example, is that this game does not save your progress. So you have to beat this game in one sitting, like you have to. Hence why the creator added the elevator. But I would like to point out that the elevator only bypasses like the tutorial of this game, or like the quote-unquote tutorial of this game. And like the majority of the hard parts of this game are left completely intact. Hence, you know, oh frick, that could have been awkward. Hence why you still have to play like a decent chunk of this game in order to complete it, even if you're planning on using the elevator. I'm glad, despite swapping over to a new system though, that the game remembers that, you know, I've reached that point because the elevator's there, because I assume the elevator's only there if you've reached that point. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and actually, I should probably... I had like background music ready and prepared. But I just forgot to play it. And then I have to get my elevator music prepared, because I'm probably going to be using it once or twice. Where are you? Where are you? I know I have you somewhere. I have some jazzy Pokemon music, funnily enough. I have like a bunch of random songs I've been saving to like this playlist that I use specifically for stream, that I'm planning on using for stream. So, wait, actually, yeah, where did it go? What? I know I have it in here. Oh, no, there it is. I found it. This should be it, right? Oh, yep, that's it. Yeah, I found it. Okay, we're good. Okay. So, where was I? But yeah. What a bold game to play at night. Well, I've been working on this for quite some time. Also, hi Vaker. I've been slaving away at this game for like the past year or so. I play it like once every like 4 or 5, or stream it like once every like 4 or 5 months. But this isn't gonna be a really long stream, and I didn't feel like playing Dave the Diver, because I feel like whenever I play Dave the Diver, I want to commit like 3-4 hours to it. I'm probably only gonna be playing this game for like 2 hours, maybe. We'll see. I just screwed up my sleep schedule because I took a long nap. And here we are. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, as I was saying, I don't really like games like this, like Jump King, Only Up. I was just from jumping into bed when I saw the alert. You can still go to bed. Like, you can still fall asleep. You're not forced to watch. I don't think, as I said, the best part of playing games like this, like Jump King, Only Up, Getting Over It, whatchamacallit. I know there's that other game, but, or there's more than that. But these games are, I played and finished Jump King, and I've been working on this game for a while, and these games just aren't very fun. And it's not like, oh, they're so infuriating, like, I hate playing it. No. I think these games are just straight up boring. These games are just very boring to play through. So my favorite parts of these games is actually falling, because it's very funny to see how far you can fall from, like, a very dumb mistake. And it's very amusing to watch me fall, and then someone, like, laughs at me and clips it, and I'm like, cool. I'm pretty sure I've only had like 2 of my falls clipped from Jump King though, and that's because more often than not, I think not many people tend to watch my streams and clip stuff very frequently, which is fair. I don't think I'm a very clippable streamer, because I don't have many of those, like, wow, like, that's a very, like, funny moment, or like, that was a really funny reaction, or you did something really interesting, because I'm more of a slow burn than anything else, I think. Especially when I do stuff like this, but I guess depending on what I'm playing, it can change. Because there was a period of time where I was uploading YouTube shorts with the help of a friend of mine. That friend has stopped helping me, hence why we have stopped uploading YouTube videos and stuff. Or shorts, specifically. I try to work on videos in my own time as well, but, like, it's really hard. It doesn't come... Editing and creating videos doesn't come nearly as easily to me as streaming does. And I think part of it is just I'm super rambly. Super rambly. And I can just talk about random crap for very long periods of time. And, like, none of it will ever matter. While YouTube videos, you have to talk about stuff and be engaging every single step of the way. Or maybe not every step. And even, like, you can argue that for streams you have to do the same thing. That you have to be compelling all the time. But, as I said, I think I'm way better at rambling and talking about random crap than creating a script and then sticking with it. Even in high school and college, whenever I had to do presentations and stuff, I rarely went by a script. All I would do is get a general idea of what I wanted to talk about. I would make slides, or I would get, like, a general idea of, and, like, make note cards maybe, to make sure that I'm touching on the points that I want to get to. But for the most part, I was way better at, like, improvising on the fly, which translated pretty well when I started playing D&D. Oh, fudge. Okay, we can land the train. Yeah, that was not great. We didn't fall that far though, so not a big deal. Again, yeah, so it's of course I have some problems with speaking because English is hard sometimes. So, like, for example, I say and like a lot in my normal everyday speech. It's something that I've been trying to work on in order to get better at not using that. Especially when I started streaming, it was probably worse than it is even now. Now it's not that great because, you know, as much as I would like to say that I've been working on it, I'm still and liking my way to victory here. But it used to be a lot worse. Oh, fudge. For a second I thought I was gonna bonk my head on that, and that would have been real awkward. Yeah, progress is progress. But it is something I need to work on. That, and I have a stuttering problem Which is really funny, because not many people actually notice that I have a stuttering problem until I start pointing it out to other people. I don't know why. Maybe I get my ideas across, like, relatively well, even though I stutter my way to victory. If I stutter at some point, I'll try and point it out, because it does happen a lot more frequently, and I am planning on just talking for the next hour or 2, or maybe 3. It's gonna be pretty freaking late though if I'm streaming streaming this game for 3 hours. That would be crazy if I end up playing this for 3 hours. We'll see. If I get super close to finishing this game today, then I might try and push a little bit further. I was about to say, where the heck am I going again? It's been a while since I played this game. But okay, then we can jump here. Yeah, I don't find Only Up or Jump King to be very fun. I think that's, even though I really want to return to Jump King to beat the DLC stuff, like New Babe Plus, I just can't bring myself to do it. Partly because I've spent quite a decent amount of time on New Babe Plus and haven't beaten it, and I just kind of got bored of it. But I still want to beat it, because I'm stubborn. And maybe a little bit of a perfectionist, and I want to always try and complete things that I start. It used to be a lot worse, but then anime changed me. Back when I started watching anime in like middle school-ish, yeah, I'd say around middle school. I forgot how to crouch, but I know there's a way to get through there. Is crouching? Yeah, there you go. I know how to crouch now. And I used to watch literally everything that would come out each season. So that would include the good stuff, like the good anime, and that would include the bad anime, like the ones that don't have a very great reputation, even nowadays. And it never occurred to me that I could just drop stuff. And so I was really stubborn. I had to finish every single thing that I started. Even like all the bad stuff and all like the stuff that I wouldn't be interested otherwise. Hence, that's the reason why I've watched stuff like High School DD. Even though you could probably spin it to be being like, oh, you're just a horny middle schooler. I don't even think that was it. It was a show that people talked about, and I started watching it, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. I think the concept is pretty interesting. Like the bear. Okay, wait. That's actually, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, and I do want to touch on it. Now that I'm feeling I'm trying to finish something, I run a game I had for a while today and getting to a point that actually motivated me to play more of it. Oh heck yeah. There's quite a few games like that, I think, where like once you have to play a game a decent amount to reach that point, right? Like for me it's RPGs, JRPGs. I have to like play a JRPG for a decent period of time before I am like hooked on it. So for example, Persona, I have been trying to work up the willpower to pick up Persona 4 because I've had the game and play and complete it. Once I finish Persona 4, I'll probably buy Persona 5 and stream it because you know, I would stream Persona 4, but I think the game's a little bit dated, and I would much rather try and keep that experience to myself for now anyways. Not because I'm trying to hide anything, but just because the game is dated, I don't know if I'll enjoy it. And if I'm not enjoying a game and I'm streaming it, like that's probably like the worst thing that could happen. Oh, you see, this is what happens. I looked at chat and I was like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I should have held the W key. I had the exact same problem with Persona 5 at the moment because of how slow paced it is. Yeah, no, same with Persona. Wow, that's actually crazy that we somehow talked about the same. Yeah, no, it's talking about Persona 4. There's a very infamous JRPG called The Legend of Heroes. And the first game is Trail to the Starry Sky. It's like an old JRPG, which is like notoriously well known. Like the series is notoriously known to be super, super long. There's like 3 games in the original series, and then there's others more to it, like Trails of Cold Steel, and then like other side story games. So the story of it is super long, and among like the JRPG community, it is notoriously well known to being like among the longest JRPG stories, but it is also well known to having like one of the best stories and like really good characters and stuff. So I've been really wanting to pick it up, and I've started the first game, Legend of Heroes Trails to the Starry Sky. I've started that game like 4 times now, and every single time I would get like a little bit further. Like I would get like 4 hours in, then 5, then 6. I think I'm like 10 hours in right now, but I would always have to restart from the beginning because it's so story driven, and I'd always like, it would always take me like half a year to like restart it again, and I would just forget everything. I'm like, who are these people again? What am I doing? So I would have to like restart from the beginning and then play it all through. I have like 40 hours in that game, and I'm only like 10 hours in. It's truly unfortunate. But yeah, it's I've been slowly trying to work my way up, because I am very stubborn. I do. Hello. Okay, I was very scared for a second. Must have been so many weeks playing through trail games, and I confirm they're absurdly long. They're all interlinked too. Yes. One day I will play through it. If I were to... Okay, here's the thing. So streaming has helped me a lot with actually committing and finishing games. Because once I start streaming it, it's like, okay, well, next time I stream, I should keep playing that game, right? And so I've been using streaming as an excuse to play games I normally wouldn't. Just so I could get a little bit more experience. Like, I played through Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2. I probably never would play those games in my own time, but because I saw them on sale one day and I was like, oh, this would be a cool game to stream on, like, Halloween. You know, I ended up streaming that. I played through Doom. And, like, I did not grow up playing, like, boomer shooters at all. So Doom, it was, like, the first time I was playing any game like that. And I actually enjoyed Doom quite a bit. It was Doom 2016. It was my first experience with Doom. I never would have played it otherwise, but because I was streaming it, like, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed Doom. It's probably, I can't think of any other games off the top of my head. Oh, like Metro. Metro's another game that I probably would never... Although, to be fair, I didn't play Metro because of streaming. I played Metro because one of my roommates is obsessed with Metro, and they kept telling me to try and play it, so I started playing it in my own time. Then, like, 2 months later, I started streaming, and I never actually finished the first game. So in my mind, I was like, oh, you know what I could do? I could return and use streaming as an excuse to actually finish the first game. And, you know, I ended up doing exactly that. And Metro is a very good game. I enjoyed getting through Metro. So, if I were to... Oh, that was weird. If I were to... that's how I got into the trail games in the first place. Obsessed friend told me so much about it. I don't know anybody that has played through Trails. Or I don't know personally anybody. Like, I've seen people talk about it, and it was just... I really want to try to get through it, but it's going to take me a long time to get through it. Honestly, the reason why I wanted to get into Trails, into the Trails series, is because I've seen Trails of Cold Steel. And, like, that sort of combat, like, tactical RPGs stuff, I love that stuff to death. Like, I love Fire Emblem. I loved, like, Final Fantasy Tactics. I've been playing through Unicorn Overlord in my free time. I freaking love that game. That game's super fun, too. And so when I saw Trails of Cold Steel, I was like, oh, this game's kind of interesting. It's kind of similar to, like, a TRPG, but it's, like, a little bit different. And then I looked into it, and I was like, oh, this is a part of, like, a larger series. Like, there's a bunch of other games attached to this series. And I wanted to start from the very beginning, rather than, like, go straight into Cold Steel. It's a really bad habit of mine, where I have to always start from, like, not from the more recent stuff, but I have to go, like, to the origins of a game. Like, when Tales of Arise came out, I was like, oh, that game looks pretty fun. Oh, but, like, and so does, and I've heard really good things about Tales of Vesperia, and, like, Tales of Berseria, like, all these, like, Tales of games. And I was like, I could start with, you know, Tales of Arise and then go backwards, because, you know, the games don't have any progression. They're all separate stories from one another. But what I ended up doing was I went back and played Tales of Symphonia because I didn't want to. In my mind, I don't want to start with like the most updated, the newest game, because if I did that, then going backwards would probably take away from the experience, I think. Like, oh wow, look at all these cool like little like changes they've made over the course of many years of making these games, and now I'm regressing. And that'll feel not great, because it's like, wow, they fixed this issue in Tales of Arise, but now that I'm playing like this other Tales game that's older, that, you know, the issue hasn't been fixed, it's just gonna feel really weird. So that's why I much prefer like going back and then starting. Like I didn't start with the very first Tales of game, because that would be probably a bit too much even for me. But I've heard of Tales of Symphonia. I know some of the I've heard of some of the characters. And I figured, hey, like it's probably a good start. And I actually started streaming. One of the first games I started streaming ever was Tales of Symphonia. And I never finished it on stream, which is unfortunate. Let's be careful. Okay. If I recall, there's another... Is there another bed here? No. Is it elsewhere? I don't remember. It's fine. I'll just take the long way around. I'm not gonna force the issue. There might not. There probably isn't one. There's like a bunch of beds all like littered all around all the this game, and like you can use them for skips. I remember like the main ones in the early game, but once I reach a certain point, I've forgotten the majority of them. But I mean, this should be relatively smooth sailing, because I've just done these parts. We did finish Tales and Symph off stream. Well, I would like to say that I did. Unfortunately, I did not, actually. I think once or twice on stream, I like white lied and said that I did, and I don't know why I did that. I'll be honest. I probably did it because I'm a freaking piece of crap. But I actually have not finished Tales and Symphonia. It is a game that I do want to go back and properly finish. I do remember the point where I did stop, too. Like, I do remember when I stopped. And the reason why I stopped was because, like, the progression just seemed like a pain. Like, the game wanted me to do something, and I was like, that's a pain. I don't really want to do that. So, yeah. Is that a good reason to have stopped? No, not at all. But I stopped anyways, and I do want to go. There's actually quite a few games I started when I first started streaming that I never actually finished while streaming. So for example, I think among the first like 5 games I ever played on stream was when I still streamed on YouTube, which is archaic as heck. And those games, so these specific games, I've not finished. One of them I have off stream, but the other 2 I have not. So one of them is Tales of Symphonia. One of them is Darkwood, which is a top-down survival horror game, which people have told me to try out because it's like, it's a horror game without jump scares. Like, it's all atmosphere, and I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. Never ended up finishing it because I think I didn't really realize it at the time, but I guess I'm not the biggest fan of survival horror as a genre overall, which is really funny to think about because I finished Dead Space 1 and 2, and I'm planning on finishing up Dead Space 3 at some point. And the other game was Ruined King, which is the Riot Games or Riot Forge rather RPG. That game was actually really fun, and I did finish Ruined King in my own time later, and that game is fantastic. I'm really sad I actually didn't finish it on stream, but it felt weird starting Ruined King on stream and then literally like a year and a half later wanting to pick it back up again. At that point, it was just like, I'm just gonna finish it by myself. And you guys don't have to be there. I do eventually want to finish Tales of Symphonia though, and maybe I'll return it if I'm okay. If I ever return to Darkwood, I'll probably stream it. The main reason being that it is a horror game, and horror games just do very well in like streaming contexts, naturally, because it's a very good way of farming reactions and stuff. Or I say farming reactions like that's a bad thing, but like it's not necessarily. Playing horror games is like fun from like a streaming perspective. I would like to try more horror games because I don't have a lot of experience with the genre. Part of it is I don't know where to start, to be honest. Because the only horror games I've played on stream thus far have been survival horror games. So Darkwood and Dead Space. So maybe I know one person who played Outlast on stream, and that looked kind of interesting. I don't know how much I'd enjoy playing it through a game like Outlast, but hey, it's an option. Like if I'm talking about horror games that I can play on stream, Outlast is there's probably a ton of horror games, to be honest with you, out there that I could play on stream. And again, because I don't have a lot of experience with it, I just don't know which one I should try. If you can play games more than once, not counting replay games like this, but games like RPGs or story-driven games, Outlast is not friendly at all. I am aware, but I'm not exactly a fan. Or okay, I'm a relatively family-friendly streamer, but I don't try to be, if that makes sense. I don't curse because, oh, I can't curse on stream because that'll like lower my rating. No. I don't curse because I just don't. I just don't curse. And my humor tends not to be like R18, like erotic or anything. Not because I don't like those kind of jokes, but because, nor is it because I like, you know, because I do think those jokes can be kind of funny. But the reason why I don't do that kind of stuff often is just because my humor tends to go more towards like dry humor. And you know, it doesn't come as naturally. I can make innuendos and do and say sus crap all the time. I just tend not to do it on stream, especially when I'm just talking on my own. If I'm talking with other people, then yeah, I can definitely just turn the filter off. But or it's not even like a filter, it's just the way I interact with people is just different. Or the way I talk changes based off of whether or not I'm with people or not. As for your question, sorry, I kind of picked up on a different thing altogether. So as for your question of whether I can replay a game, it depends. It drastically depends on the game. So like, for example, for a lot of story-driven games, I am more than happy to just play like a story-based game like once or twice. And that was really close. I almost just missed that. I'm totally down to just play through a game, not, you know, grind out side quests, play through the main story, do like the side quests that seem interesting to me, and then just finish and never go back and touch it again. So what's an example of this? I mean, Ruined King, I guess, since I was talking about it. Ruined King, when whoops. When I beat Ruined King, it was like, dang, this game was really freaking fun. What the fudge? This is awkward. Where the fudge do I go from here? Oh, well, that worked. I really enjoyed Ruined King. The story was great. I love the gameplay. The gameplay of Ruined King is really fun. Would I go back and play it through again? Probably not. Even though there's like some there's a lot of content that I missed out on it, that if I were to go back and play through it, I would probably go back and like do that content. But I'm very satisfied with my playthrough, and because I played on the hardest difficulty that you can play on like when you first play the game, I don't feel the need to like try and challenge myself by playing it on a harder difficulty. I'm satisfied with my playthrough. Hollow Knight is a game that I played on stream, and a game that I played off stream, because I played in 112% of that game. I did pretty much everything that you can do in that game, vanilla. And then in my free time, I would sometimes go back. Oh, frick. Please don't be too bad. Okay, that's fine. In my free time, I sometimes would go back to that game and just kind of mess around and do stuff and start up new files and like experiment with it, because I really liked Hollow Knight. And even though I liked Ruined King as well, I mean I do like Hollow Knight more, but I still, it felt more like the kind of game where I could sit down and just keep playing over and over and over again. I guess for like super story driven games, like if I were to ever play something like Horizon Zero Dawn, or if I were to ever to play something like Cyberpunk, I would probably just play through those games like one time. Like even like Witcher, I would play through those games one time. I would run around, do a bunch of dumb bull crap. I would fight a bunch of like random enemies. I do a bunch of random side quests. But as soon as my main experience is finished with that, or with those games, I probably would never be inclined to return and play them through again. So I guess that's my answer. I can play games more than once, but usually I don't. Because I think my attention span is more... Or the way I play games, rather, it's not just my attention span, but the way I play games is when I finish something, I like having proper closure for it, if that makes sense. Like, I play something, I finish it, that's my experience, like in a nice little package. Could I, like, you know, tear into the package a little bit more and get a little bit more out of it, depending on the game? Sure. But for, like, the super story-driven stuff, probably not. Even if the game... Actually, that's not really true. There are some games that really did compel me to play through multiple times. Like Fire Emblem Three Houses, for example. I did want to see more about each faction, or each house, so that I could, you know, see a little bit more of the characters I didn't see like my first time playing through. So I played through that game twice. Technically 3 times, or okay, I personally didn't play through it 3 times. I played through it twice, and then I watched and backseated a friend of mine for another playthrough for a for the house that I did not play. So I played Blue Lions and Golden Eagles, Gold Eagles, and my friend played not Gold Eagles, Golden Deer, and then it was Black Eagles. My bad. So my friend played through Black Eagles, and I watched them play through that. And then I played through Blue Lions and Gold Deer. And I played through that game twice. But I think, like, for example, Mass Effect, I've very slowly I've been going through Mass Effect, or getting through the Mass Effect series. Like relatively recently. I'm about to finish the first game. I think I'm literally about to beat the game. But am I doing all the side quests in Mass Effect? No. Am I interested in like seeing more of some of the characters in different lights? Yeah. Am I interested in going back and playing through Mass Effect again? No. Not really, no. I think part of it has to do with like how much material do I have to replay, if that makes sense. Like, if I were to play through a story-based game, how much of the same stuff do I have to see before I can get access to new stuff? And I feel like a lot of story-based games tends to be on the, you have to, you know, see a lot of the stuff that you've already played through. And I just don't want to do that. I'll be honest. I'm more interested in just moving on to the next story rather than trying to find out more about the current story. Is it right here? Nope, I missed. Not a big deal. Oh, frick. That could have been awkward. What the fudge is going on here? Why can I not... climb this? Or am I supposed to climb from a different angle? Am I supposed to go up through there? Could I go up through there? I don't even know if I can make that jump. I don't think I can. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go from this side. Yeah, I am. Okay. There you go. For streaming purposes, the way I play through games is very different when I stream compared to when I'm in my own free time. So for example, when I played through Dead Space, there were like 1 or 2 areas in the game where you could kind of like sit down and mess around and like do mini games and stuff. And you could like, I think there's a target practice. There's a target practice in Dead Space 1 where you could get extra rewards if you do super well. It doesn't cost you any ammo. It's literally just like, how well can you aim? Well, that could have been real awkward. If I were to play through Dead Space in my own free time, I most definitely would have done that firing range or that target practice minigame to get as many resources as I could. But when I streamed it, in my head, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I think I would much rather just try and, for the stream's purpose, just to like try it once so that chat can make fun of my bad aim and then move on so that we could see more of what the game has to offer. Because I don't subscribe to the notion of that grinding is very interesting to watch. Would I grind something on stream? Heck yeah. I love grinding. Grinding is great. I once spent like a week. I remember once I woke up one day and I was just like, I'm gonna play some MapleStory and I'm just gonna grind a few characters up to like level 150 and then just stop playing and never touch it ever again. So that's what I did. I installed MapleStory for the first time in like a decade. And then I just grinded up a bunch of random characters to like a decently, like, not like super high level, but like a decent level, so that I could like, have fun just like sitting there, just pushing buttons and seeing the numbers rise. And then once I was done with like what I wanted, like once I reached the point where I wanted to get to, I just moved on. I didn't feel the need to like sit there and like, bask in what I grinded. Fresh new experience. Yeah, I get it. I have some games that I love to bits, but won't be able to play them again because I remember most of not all of the story content. Wow, that is sure some dedication to grinding. You're relatively new, Baker, so I have a thing that I would do. It was called the plan. And I would refer to them as the planned streams. The reason being that they weren't planned at all, and I just had to think of something I had to do on stream whenever I didn't know what I was going to do. And the whole thing of those streams was I would open up a Minecraft world, and I would just dig a tunnel for like hours, and I would just talk. It was my version of a just chatting stream. I would just dig a tunnel in Minecraft. That tunnel is pretty freaking big, too. I recently got a new PC, so I don't have Minecraft installed in the PC, in this current PC, so I can't actually like showcase it at all. But it's a pretty long tunnel. Like, I think by the end of it, it took me like straight 10 minutes of running just to reach the other end of the tunnel. I should do just or plan streams again, but I think I want to stream other stuff first before going back to such a regressive time. But yeah, like, yeah, I mean, as I said, there's some actually, so I've been thinking about this for like a year now. Because one of my all-time favorite games is Celeste. I love Celeste. That game is great. That game is very fun to play through. I like grinded it through. I beat like 99% of the levels. I got the Moonberry. So I did like pretty much most of what, if not all, that you can do in that game vanilla. And not recently now, but like at the time I learned about mod. There are modded levels for Celeste that people would make, and I heard they were very, very well made. So I was thinking about going back to Celeste and playing through them because I freaking love that game, but I don't really want to like replay through all the levels because like my experience with them just felt really personalized, and I didn't really, people love speedrunning Celeste. I didn't feel the need to do anything like that. For me, it was just, Celeste was a really fun game. It was really hard. I did what I set out to do. I died a lot. and I was satisfied with my experience. And I streamed when the last level, Farewell, released as DLC. I streamed it. I beat it on stream. It was very satisfying because that game is incredible. And then I never touched it and looked back at it again. Even though... Where the fudge is this bed? I know there's a bed somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm trolling. Honestly, maybe if I were to ever to return to Celeste, I would probably stream it. Or like I would to like do those fan-made levels, I would most definitely stream it. Oh no, Cyrus. Don't look up. Why not? Oh, frick. Well, I thought I would be at an angle where you couldn't see them. Well, that's awkward. Look away, children, look away. Well, I just have to not look up again. They don't give you a way to skip to those modded levels in Celeste. Never look away. No, you just have to install them. Just like anything else, I guess. Cause they're like whole fan-made like levels essentially, and so you just have to install the right mods for it, and then you can play through them. That's all. So they're free, like, cause you know they're within the game engine, so of course they're free. I just have to find them and download them. I just have never got around to doing it. So it's not a matter of I can't. It's more just a matter of I haven't gone around to doing it. Is all. Which should say a lot about my personality, to be honest with you. There's a lot of times where I'm like, I really want to do X thing, but I never end up doing it because I'm just lazy, or I just never really think about it too deeply. Which is a trait that I should really work on, I'm gonna be honest. These are like the thinnest Oreos I've ever seen in my life. They're like paper thin. I don't even remember the last time oh, no, I do remember the last time I had an Oreo. I went shopping. I went grocery shopping like a couple of months ago. And I noticed something very strange. I noticed while I was going around shopping for my groceries that there was a new Oreo flavor. It was a collaboration between Oreo and Sour Patch Kids. And they made these new Sour Patch Kids Oreos. And I was like, huh, that can't taste good, right? That has to be like the most vile combination outside of like Oreo plus like wasabi or something, which I have had. Don't worry about why. But I have had that, but that's not the point. Point is, surely like Sour Patch Kids flavored Oreos are the most vile things in the planet. So why would you sell it? So I bought them, and then I tried them, and they were pretty bad. And then I threw out like half the box. A Chuck portion Sour Patch, I would definitely want to try just to see how it tastes. Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's no way this can taste good, but I have to try it, you know? So I did, and it tasted pretty bad. Like, I love Sour Patch Kids. I think that Sour Patches are one of my favorite candies, but that's because I really like sour stuff. And Oreos are fine. Like, I'm not partial towards Oreos, but if you were to offer me an Oreo, I'd eat one. Your sacrifice has been acknowledged. It wasn't, okay, it was pretty bad, but it was an interesting experience. It wasn't great though. Would not recommend, but would recommend, if that makes sense. Would not recommend, like, you know, from a serious perspective, they taste awful. But from like a friend to friend, like a casual perspective, you should try one. You should chill out like the $4 or $5 that the pack is, or that the box is. I noticed you joined the Discord recently, Vaker. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of it and I posted it under the food channel. I did not buy it at the time, but later I did buy a box, and they're awful. They're not very good, but it was very funny, so I did it for the bit, mostly. I didn't even, like, post anything about it either, so I didn't even, like... it wasn't even for views or, like, clicks or, like, anything. I just did it for the lulz. And I'd do it again. I most definitely would. You know, I've not been paying attention to the game. How the heck did I get here? What the fudge? Did I actually do the anime girl without really making any dumb mistakes? And am I really about to hit the ice area? Wow. Okay. Usually I make like one or two really dumb mistakes by this point, but you know. Oh, it really is there. I had to scroll up a bit. I just thought the Sour Patch part was infused with the cream, not the cookies. No, it was all Sour Patch. It's a good time. Now you realize what you're doing, you're gonna trip yourself again. And I'll just stop thinking about it again. I still have some random bullcrap I can talk about, surely. Oh, frick. I forgot the mechanic here. Yeah. I know I was gonna screw up at some point. I need to really remember, like, which ice shards I can and cannot step on. But that's not even, like, me screwing up. That was just I stepped on the wrong one. My fault, 100% for drinking. I mean, that's not your fault. I was gonna fall there anyways because it's all just, like, like, I don't lose too much for falling, and there's no way of me knowing that that particular ice was gonna fall. So, if anything, it's my fault for being an idiot for not remembering, because I've been through this area so many freaking times and I still can't remember which like ice platforms fall and which ones don't. Although to be fair, it has been months since I last streamed this bit, or since I played through this. Again, not a very fun game. This is not a very interesting game to play. I think Only Up... Okay, the reason why Jump King and Only Up were kind of interesting to go through, or because visually they were super interesting. Like, Jump King had very interesting settings and biomes that you can go through. Oh, I was scared that this ice shard was going to fall too, but I'm glad it didn't. Hup. 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 Okay. So... yeah, so, like, for example, I think a lot of... Only Up just has a bunch of random assets off of Unity, just vibing, and they're just being used, like, randomly, to the point where the creator of Only Up got in trouble because they stole assets that they weren't allowed to technically use. And the only reason that, you know, they got found out was because this game blew up among streamers and a lot of people started playing it. So, Only Up, you know, had a lot of stuff like that that happened and went around. And as a result, you have some, like, very weird looking areas that you have to platform through. I can't even tell I can step on this. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks very strange. Like, is this a platform over here? I know it isn't, but, like, it looks like... It just looks like there's a bunch of stuff all around me that I can walk on. Like, why are there orange slices in an ice area? I don't know, but they're there, I guess. Why? Who knows? I guess the creator eats oranges during the winter, or maybe they just didn't know, like, they ran out of assets and they didn't want to reuse the ice platforms because orange slices look funnier. I don't know. If it looks strange, it probably isn't. It isn't, then just assume it is strange because strange is fun. True. As I said, this game is fun to look at, just because there's so much, like, random crap to look at. Okay. So, I have a YouTube short. Wait, did I? Oh, there it is. I have a YouTube short of missing this bed, and every time I see it, I think of that YouTube short. I think of it, and I always feel vaguely traumatized by it. So therefore, I always go for it because I know I just won't miss it again. Because it skips a lot. Like, a lot. So it's always worth going for. If I recall, there's another bed somewhere on this platform. I'm pretty sure there's another bed somewhere on this platform. I know it's like somewhere like completely random as well. I'm not gonna spend too much effort looking for it. Jump King also has some really cool looking areas because it's all pixel. Doggies, yeah, Shiba Inus. I think. I'm pretty sure these are Shiba Inus. There's also a cat somewhere. You think I could fall in that well? I don't really want to because that could end up being really bad. And even though I'm a freaking idiot and I'll do things just so I could learn for the future, I still would like to beat this game eventually. And if I was planning on streaming longer, then maybe I'd like to mess around and find out. Oh no, there is no bed because there's the helicopter. And you just ride the helicopter to victory. Oh. Alright, let me take a sip of water. Ow. I like to crack my knuckles sometimes, and for some reason that particular crack kind of hurt my finger. That should probably tell you how weak I am. Man. Can't even withstand the cracking of my own knuckles. I remember the first time I took this helicopter, I was like, I'm not getting punked, right? I'm not getting trolled, and this isn't gonna send me back to somewhere that I already was. Because it kind of looked like it was gonna drop me back down there, but no. It like, takes the long, scenic route. Sure wish to be as strong as this guy's kneecap. Dude, oh, like, I think, like, 3 weeks ago, I was doing some stretches, like, before I go to bed. And when I like leaned forward to do like a simple squat, I heard a crack from my knee. Like it didn't pop, like it didn't hurt or anything. But it was the first time I felt my knees crack like that, and I'm like, ah, frick, I'm actually, oh god, I'm getting old. I spent my entire life thinking, oh, I'm young, I'm invincible. I can do whatever the hell I want and not have to worry about, like, you know, repercussions of getting sick or my body aching or anything. And that was, like, the first time that I had, like, any semblance of, like, my body, you know, getting worse over time. And I did not like that realization, I must say. It was a very uncomfortable realization. Okay, so by the way, we've reached the territory of I'm not completely sure where to go or what to do. So last time I was here, I did make it, I think up somewhere. I think like up to around there. I don't remember how I got there because this area is like weirdly confusing as to like where you're supposed to go exactly. So I remember I spent like quite a decent amount of time just wandering this area, trying to figure out where to go and what to do. And I remember there was like this thing that I found that I was like, wow, I'm a freaking idiot for not seeing that and jumping on it. So I get we're gonna see if I can remember. Ah, frick. We're gonna see if I can remember where I need to go again, because it's been a while. Is there more than one way to progress, or is there just one specific route? So, various areas will have, like, different paths to get to the same place. So, like, you can see all these lanterns here, and, like, different, like, buildings that you can go to. What the fudge? But essentially you will have to go up that bridge and onto those platforms, right? Unless there's a bed that lets you skip it all. I'm not sure if there is one. Maybe there is one, and I just don't know about it. I think I found the right route, or a route rather. So you could see like all these like lanterns that you could probably climb and find your way forward. Ooh, sushi. But overall, there is like one large route. What the fudge? There we go. Can I climb the onion? I can climb the onion. I don't like the more like circular items that you have to climb onto because it feels like you're just gonna slide off and die. And that's very terrifying, and I don't like that. Like, I would much rather try and jump for the octopus legs than for this bottle. Okay, well that would have been real. I don't like how they're moving, I will say. There is a bed here, though. And obviously, we always had to take the bed. I don't know where this bed is going to lead me, though. Oh. I'm going to miss that. I got trolled. That bed literally... What the fudge? They're there to make you sweat. What, the octopus movement? Yeesh. It's very uncomfortable, I would like to say. How have I only been streaming for an hour? I've really made it all the way up here in only an hour? That's crazy. Or, I guess some people would say, wow, it took you an entire hour to make it here? Dang, you're so slow, Cyrus. The speed run of this game is like 30 minutes. Or like, not even. I'm pretty sure it's like in the 20s now. Like, how could you be so slow, Cyrus? To that, I say, frickin' stick it up your bum. I'm still a casual player, screw you. Yeah, circular objects or like things that move are I don't like. Like these, I like these sushi boxes. They're very square, they're solid, and fishy. I don't know if that's a plus, but they are fishy. Ah, fudge. Like, I don't like this piece of garlic. The chopsticks are nice. This feels very safe. I like the chopsticks. Until you reach here, then I don't like them. Please. Okay, I have a feeling this bed is trolling me, so I'm just not gonna take it. Yeah, very angular. Very square. Oh my god. Oh, I was about to say Shenron, but your face is red, not green. I was gonna make a wish of, can you just, you know, let me win. There's no way that I can actually make that, right? So why is this here? Why is there a random sumo dude here? Free Unity assets, baby. I mean, this looks nice and all, but like, I have a feeling this is just like a bunch of useless, like, flair. Wait, what? Or not. There's an eggplant and ninja stars, you know, as you would find in a place like this. So where does this lead exactly, and where do I have to go? There's just this. I'm gonna cut myself on this ninja star real quick, and then climb this. Ah, I see. So I don't actually have to use the ladder, because the ladder seems screwed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Ah, frick. I have to somehow make it one tier higher. How do I get up there? Oh. Well, this seems like a pain. I have a feeling I screwed up somewhere. Oh, no. Oh, I just climbed this. I just came from here. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to climb more shurikens. I'm supposed to cut myself even more. And then use these lanterns. I don't like these lanterns either. They're very round and scary, and I don't like that. Huh. Climb. Huh. Alrighty then. There's a toilet here. Thank goodness. Now we can take a toilet break. That was a really ugly laugh. Holy. I don't know how that even came out of my throat. Okay. Onwards. Oh, it's mahjong. Or are these mahjong tiles? These tiles look too... I think they're supposed to be mahjong tiles. I should learn how to play this game. I've heard there was like a free Steam game for mahjong. That could be that my friends have told me that I should try, even though I've never played such a thing in my entire life. Wait, So what does this do for me exactly? What am I doing up here? I feel like nothing. I don't feel like I've gained anything by climbing up here. Have I gained anything? Like, where am I going exactly? Like, I climbed up here, one up here, one up here. I'm supposed to be going over there, but I literally don't see a path over there outside of the frickin' bridge. So is there like something over here that I'm missing? Is this just a playground for parkour? Did I literally just do a bunch of random parkour for fun? I think I did. I don't think there's any other way up there outside of the bridge, and the bridge just scares me. But I assume it's possible? I'm gonna slip and fall and die, and I'm gonna be very sad. I don't know why I'm... Okay, well, I guess I just wasted a bunch of time for the scenic route, I guess. This does not look like I can jump this, right? I lied. There's a gap here somewhere. I can feel it. One of these, like, bridge things are gonna frickin' fall, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be very sad. Oh, 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 oh. Wait. What the fudge? Wait a second. I think I understand what I was supposed to do now. So I was supposed to climb that tower and then climb the birds. Wait, so why am I here? Hi, Paisley Park. I've never seen this game before. Which direction do you go? I don't know. I'm also trying to figure that out. Sorry. Or to collect collectibles like that Fox Specs, I get, but I think I think I was going the right way. I think I was supposed to climb those towers and then climb the birds, I guess. Cause I cannot jump this. I would never in my life ever walk on a bridge like that, regardless of whether someone crossed this safely or not. I mean, I don't have a choice. It's the video game tells me what to do. Yeah, something tells me I was supposed to use those swans. Have you ever tried going up? Why didn't I think of that? That's crazy. Wow. Oh, you're so right. Look at all that stuff. Well, unfortunately, all I can do right now is go down. Oh, I don't like jumping. I don't like jumping. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, God. I don't like this position that I found myself in. Okay. Okay, I think I was technically doing the correct thing. I just had to, I just didn't see the swan. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I didn't mean it that way. Okay. Well, time to climb the shurikens again. I guess we have to just keep going up. Okay, so I guess I was just being stupid. I just didn't see where I was supposed to go properly. Why did I just slip on that shuriken like that? That was strange. Okay, there should be something on this side, I think. What was on this side? Yeah. I literally went 270 degrees and nothing happened. Ah, please. Oh. Okay. I don't like the lanterns. This crap sucks. I don't like these lanterns. I feel like they're too circular. Where am I? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Okay, where do I go from here? I think I saw shurikens. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Please. Thank you, game, for giving me a chance to not die. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Please. Please. There you go. You can really tell I'm having a great time. You can tell I really like this game. Look how much fun I'm having. and not in just constant distress. Oh. Oh. Okay. Back to the eggplant, baby. Ah, frick. Okay. Back to the eggplant, baby. I don't like the eggplant either. Look how circular. Oh my goodness, I overshot. Why am I struggling with this all of a sudden? I literally just spent like the past hour and 13 minutes playing this game, and I fell like twice total, and now these shurikens are causing me a lot of problems. I just have a really bad pun, so I'm just not gonna say it. I looked at chat, that's why I fell. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I thought I have a really bad pun, so I'm just not gonna say it, because I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Hup. And then we grab this shuriken. Hup. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're kind of back where we were. We just had to, you know, not fall. Hup. Okay. Hup. Hup. I don't know why I did that. Can I even get up from here? Oh, I can. Wait, no, I can't. Because I got stuck here last time and I couldn't go anywhere. So I had to jump back to the other building. No, I have to do the lanterns again. I have to do the lantern jumps again. Should I change the music? Because I have this, well, this is technically a 2-hour song, but it's pretty much the same thing on loop. So maybe I'll change to something else, some other royalty-free music. Why royalty-free? Do I care about my VODs that much? Honestly, not really, but I think all the royalty-free music has grown on me. Alright, how did I not see these flowers the first time around I was up here? Instead, all I saw were the mahjong tiles, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to climb that. So I did. Hello? What the fudge? Please? Could I just climb your wing? Okay, so just don't go on the body or I might soft lock myself. Very cool. I don't like this bottle. Please, I'd much prefer the umbrella. Please, jump, jump, jump. What the fudge am I climbing? I don't even know, but it's okay. Yakiniku! Oh, I love yakiniku. Or no, this is sukiyaki. Sorry, not yakiniku. That's sukiyaki. Oh frick, I didn't jump. Oh frick. This is actually fine because we just climbed the mahjong tile. Oh, that's why these tiles are here. It's for when you screw up while on the swans, so you can make your way back up without having to reach the set. Okay. Knowledge. Knowledge learned. We're doing great. Oh. Okay. I understand now. I have become a greater only up player because of what I have learned. Dude, how could I not get distracted by sukiyaki? Like, you know what I ate today? What did I eat today? I had bulgogi. That's what I had. We had some bulgogi in the fridge. So I cooked it, or what am I climbing on? I cooked it, and then I mixed it with rice, and then I fried 2 eggs, and that's what I ate. So, I guess that sounds pretty good now that I think about it, but sukiyaki, what the fudge? Why did I not cling to that? Hello? Am I not jumping from the right platform there? Maybe I'm being stupid. Something's not adding up here, and I don't like it. Oh well. Well, time for my favorite part. The lanterns. Don't you guys love the lantern part? The good thing is, like, falling here doesn't actually drop me all the way down to earth, which is nice. But at the same time, it would be very funny if I were to fall from a lantern and then drop, like, all the way down. That would be very funny. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Well, that could have been really bad. I need to stop looking away. I keep looking away at chat, or I keep looking at my phone. And I keep screwing up. I should stop doing that. I should focus on the game and not fall. Because, well, to be fair, I have no clue how close I am to actually finishing this game. Because if you look up, there's a lot. There's still a lot to look at. In fact, you can't even see everything. But at the same time, this is probably the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. So, you know, there's that. This is probably the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. I might need to watch a speed on this game because I'm just wondering how the heck. Oh, there's a lot of skips. There's like I haven't seen a lot of it because I didn't want to like accidentally spoil myself of like, you know, stuff and like, you know, finding out like skips that I as a casual player could potentially use. But yeah, the speedrun of this game is only like 20 minutes long or something because like you skip a lot of this game. Plus a lot has changed. If you were to look at a speedrun of this game right now, it would not be the same game that I'm currently playing because quite a few assets have changed and quite a few like beds and stuff. What the fudge? I think the Sukiyaki is like not solid. I think it puts me airborne, so my jump just doesn't come out. Because I've screwed up my jump on that part too many times for me to think, oh yeah, I'm just not pushing it fast enough. I think it just eats my jump. And that's kind of annoying. No, not the Sukiyaki. Anything but the Sukiyaki. How could I Suki the Yaki? Which, if you think about it in Japanese, I literally just said, how do you like the whatchamacallit? The bird. And here's the pun. Was it? I don't think that was a pun. I don't think so. I just took two parts. I don't think that... I had a worse pun for the shuriken. As I said, I don't want to say it out loud because I'll just be disappointed in myself. And then I'll lose what few viewers I currently already have. Yeah, so I think it's like right here. I think what happens is... Yeah, you see that? I think what happens as I run in this direction and then this little bit here causes me to fall. And so I lose my jump. So I had to do it a lot earlier. The good thing is it kind of works out. Okay, not bad. You think I could make it just straight to the bird from here? Oh yeah, easily. Easy. Alright, cool. Finally, we've finally moved on. And now I know in the future about the birds and like how to progress. This looks like an area where there would be a bed. Or there would be like a skip somewhere. But I don't see anything. Oh, maybe this is actually like a trampoline right here. Frick. No, I don't want to do this part. Look how small these platforms are. I don't like these logs. They're cylindrical. Therefore, they're like slightly better than like bottles. But I'm still not happy that this is what I have to deal with. Hup. 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 I'm so sorry, by the way, that you guys can just hear the clacks on my keyboard. I consider playing this game on my controller, so you can't hear it as much, but I'm too used to playing this game on mouse and keyboard. So, you could hear me every time I jump, because I should probably set up noise suppression. But every time I put noise suppression, And every time I laugh, the noise suppression cuts my laugh off. And you guys deserve to hear the ugliness. The full force ugliness of my laugh. Rather than it getting cut off. There's probably like good quality noise suppressions I can use. But the main issue with some of them is that they screw up my audio. From my end. Like, from your end, it'll probably sound fine. But from my end, it sounds really strange. I don't like it. Also, what the fudge am I... I've not been paying attention. What the heck am I climbing? Where am I going? Why? I'm sorry, viewers. I just flashbanged you. Well, I also flashbanged myself, to be fair. But, that crap, kind of hurt my eyes. Seem to be doing better when you're not paying attention or thinking. Well... Oh, frick. Oh, frick. No! Not like this. Oh, you're kidding me. Did you... That was a really weird thing to have happened. That was a... Yeah, no, that was a really weird fall. Okay, I'm down to keep playing. I think on the next major fall, I might stop. I guess we'll see. We'll see how far the next fall is gonna be. Or I just beat the game. But I'm pretty sure that there's a couple of things... A couple of tricks up this game's sleeve that I have thus been able to bypass because I know about them, but there's probably quite a few that I don't know of. Oh, back to the helicopter. This isn't the worst fall in the world, because the Japanese temple area is surprisingly, like, safe. Like, most of the falls that you do there, you'll just end up, like, 2 feet down. So, I'm down for that. This is fine. Like, it's actually fine. I've had worse falls in both Jump King and this game. I guess I can take this time to swap music. There you go. Let's swap to something more jazz piano. Do I have anything Japanese-esque? Since we're going to a Japanese-themed area? Maybe? I don't think so, to be honest. What's this? No. What's this? I mean, this is jazzy. It's not necessarily what I was looking for, though. What the fudge is this? Oh. Why the fudge is this in my stream background music playlist? That's not where that's supposed to be. Hey, I don't remember a lot of this stuff. Is this just like lo-fi Pokemon music? Sure. We can do some lo-fi Pokemon. Actually, no, this is too chill. It's too chill. I can't vibe with this. Because I'm just constantly in danger of my life. This is slightly better. Jazz is like... It's chill, but like... It's not like... mellow chill, you know? It's like chill at a cafe. Had a question looking through playlists and wondering what the heck this or that is. Did I just read that and I just didn't comment on it? Or, because I know I read it in my head and I was trying to acknowledge it. But now I feel like an idiot because I might have just read it out loud and then ignored it and then read it out loud again. What the fudge is wrong with me? I actually commented on it? What? When did this happen? When did this happen? I don't recall this. I did not notice this fish. You can really tell that I'm just constantly on top of my game and I know exactly what's going on at all times. That's That's worrisome. That's very worrisome. I see I see my my dementia is coming in. So okay, I don't have that many VTuber friends anymore because I don't hang out with that many VTubers because most of them either stopped streaming or we just stopped talking, or they graduated and I just never heard from them ever again. But one of the few VTubers that I am still somewhat in contact with, her name is Kakabel Aureus. And I would probably talk about her more if she streamed on Twitch, but because she streams on YouTube, like I can't raid her, and she can't raid me, and so we just kind of talk to each other on Discord, like that's about it. And we I think we did like one collab stream like a year ago, or like the most recent one was like we did a just chatting collab stream, which was pretty fun actually, because we just talked about random bullcrap for like 3 hours, and then we're like, wait, how did we talk for 3 hours? And I was like, but it was fun. But anyways, back to Aureus. We both have a thing where we refer to it as our mutual dementia, because we both just tend to like talk about something or have a conversation, and then we would just forget about what we were talking about like 5 minutes ago, and then we would both just be like what would happen, right, is we would start talking about something, and then we would go on a tangent, and then we would stop we would finish the tangent, and then we would try and go back to the previous conversation, and then we'd be like, wait, what the heck were we talking about like 2 minutes ago? And like, because both of us like just have like crap memory, like neither of us can remember, and we're like, oh frick. And then we would sit there in silence because we're both still like introverted, socially awkward nerds. And so we like sit there trying to figure out what the heck next we want to talk about, because we couldn't return to our previous conversation because we couldn't remember it. I don't like how quick this cuts off. What's this? This is too much. That's too exciting. You know what? Let's go back to the original song that I used to play while playing this game. There it is. It's been a really long time since I heard this too, because I only use this song for playing Only Up for some weird reason. Actually, that's not true. I think I've used it for a YouTube video that I made, and then I don't know. Don't worry about it. I don't want to think about the YouTube videos I've made because they all suck, except for one. One of them is better than the others. But all the others suck. Ah, frick, I didn't jump. I didn't push the jump button in time. There you go. See, this is the kind of chill vibes I need. Something that doesn't like make you fall asleep, but there you go. If he tells us not to worry, well, I'm too lazy to worry. Hey man, I've already watched through like my videos on stream once because I ran out of stuff to do and people were curious about what kind of stuff I made, and they're all trash. They're all garbage. One video I made was because I needed to get something off my chest about something. And I said after I would make that video, I would not talk about that. I would not speak of that topic again unless I'm talking about like the individual people on like separate stories. Hence why I am not talking about it sincerely, because it technically doesn't matter anymore. One video was my first attempt at making like just like a gameplay like highlight video, and it was just me and a friend of mine, a VTuber friend of mine who no longer streams anymore, playing Lethal Company for the first time. And there probably aren't a ton of videos out there of people playing Lethal Company and having no idea what's going on. Actually, there probably is quite a few. Now that I think about it, of like when Lethal Company first came out, a bunch of people figuring it out and like how to play. But let me tell you, we were blindsided by a lot of stuff. It was pretty fun, to be honest. I think Lethal Company is a type of game that like gets less fun the more you try and optimize it. Like, it's a kind of game that you have to like, you know, play with the intent of having fun rather than play with the intent of winning. Oh no, I slipped. Well, this could be a really bad fall. Oh wait, nope, it's not that bad. Wait, where the fudge am I? I don't know where I am. How do I... Do I, like, go on top of this? Ah. Oh. So that's a skip. Wait, so how do I get here? How do I get here? From, like, up there? Do I just fall from the plane? Oh, but there's a bed that to... This is a very interesting skip. At least I never played it myself. I see, I see. Oh, wow. What? Wait, that just skipped the entire temple. What? Wait, I have to figure out how to get to that. What the fudge? Wait, that was broken. Wait. Wait. It skipped the entire bird part, too. What? Wait. Wait, what? That champagne bottle is broken. Not only did it skip the bird part, it skipped the little barrel part that I just fell at. Okay, I have to figure out how to get to that champagne bottle in the future. I have to. That thing is broken. See, this is what I mean. There's like so many skips in this game that I just don't know about. And I'm sure like that might be something speedrunners use. I don't know. But regardless, that champagne, I was freaking, what? I just made my way like automatically to the Buddha statue. That's actually insane. Did I loop the song? I did. Okay. I was worried that it wasn't looping. I don't know why I thought about that all of a sudden. Okay, cool. What the fudge was I talking about just now? Oh yeah, my YouTube videos. Yeah, so one of them was on X topic that I don't want to talk about anymore. And now I'm about to flashbang you guys. One of them was Lethal Company with a friend. It was just us two. You're kidding me. And then one video was like, okay, you know what? I'll talk about it because in order to talk about so TLDR of what the first video was about. I was a part of a VTuber group, like a project, and everyone died. Like not actually like actually died, but they all basically just disappeared from the face of the earth, and I'm the only person left from that group that's still like streaming. Literally everybody else stopped, and I don't know where like half the people related to that project went. So that's that's what happened. So I was just talking about like like what happened to the group, because I'm sure from a lot of other people's perspective, like just a bunch of streamers just like disappeared off the face of the earth. And so it was me documenting everything, like, yeah, this is what happened, right? Why is it doing that? Why is this supposed to be like suspenseful? Is that why? This isn't hard. It's just annoying. Why is it all black and white like this? This is annoying. I don't like this. Yeah, I guess it is grayscale time. Yeah, it's just annoying. Well, there's a lighthouse. Oh my god. Are we playing BioShock Rapture? Oh, not Rapture. Are we just playing the original BioShock? How close are we to finishing this? I have no clue, but that maze is gonna frickin' infuriate me, I'll tell you that much. There's supposed to be like Charon's boat. Maybe. Oh my god. It's an octopus, another one. In a Nor game. I guess, yeah. As long as the grayscale ends, like, for the next, like, main platforming bit, because this is more annoying than anything else. This game was not built for grayscale. Well, I guess technically it is, because they, you know, they built grayscale into this bit, but I don't like it. Water just got on my boat. There's a hole. Oh god, we're drowning. Ah! I don't know. Imagine it actually does sink. Like, if you vibe in the boat for too long, it just sinks, and then you fall all the way back down. That would be messed up behavior right there. Like, actually messed up behavior. But also, this is, like, you know, one of those kind of games. Gotta make it challenging. That's not even challenging. That's just annoying. Like, I heard in Dark Souls 2, there's a door in Dark Souls 2 that just leads to death. Like, you just enter the door and you fall and die. Like, that's not difficult. That's just annoying. Like, it's a knowledge check. Yes, it's a literal death door. Like, that's not fun. That's just messed up, honestly. And now we're in a dolphin's gullet. Fantastic. Dang. Imagine being this bad at Only Up that you make it to this point and you just freaking die. That's crazy. I would never be that bad at this game, though. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fall first and then get back up. Oh, God. I wasn't scared. Shut up. I didn't pee a little bit. Okay, now the grayscale ends. No, 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 no. Don't be ridiculous. What do you mean my wish? I told you, I'm too good at this video game to ever fall like a scrub. I went silent because I wanted you to sink in the fact of that I am in fact a god at this game, and not because I was scared that I was gonna fall. Okay? Okay, there you go. There's a random heart with like swords and crap in it. Alright, let's do this. Holy crap. Okay. By far the furthest we've gotten. Although I did say earlier that the furthest we've gone was the Japanese temple previously. So now this is actually kind of crazy. You know, I should have known better. I should have known better. I don't know what I should have expected there, but I should have known better. Don't worry, it sank in just as quickly as that boat from Grayscale. That's a pretty good one, I'll give that to you. Oh, frick, I almost slipped. Oh, frick, I almost slipped again. That was weird. I don't know why the cling didn't work that time. So that, see, falls like that doesn't, that's more like meant to frustrate people, right? Like, that's not like a, oh, hot, like, I screwed up, like, I'll do better next time. No, 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 that was just straight up, yeah, this platform, yeah, it's just gonna fall, by the way. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, then you get, you know, you get screwed. I was gonna say something else, and then I just didn't feel like it. It's fine. Again, it's not the worst fall in the world, because we didn't fall all the way down. So, it could have been worse. It could have been. But now we have to go back through the cold grayscale portion, and I'm not looking forward to that. I'm already sick of this song. I thought I would be able to vibe with the song for a little bit longer, but no, I'm kind of getting sick of it. I think it's because it keeps pausing whenever it ends. If it didn't do that, I think I would be vibing. At least the grayscale portion is pretty short. Yeah, that's true. Oh! We can place a... Okay, we can do this. There we go. This song is also really chill, though. The song might be too chill. I actually have to increase the volume. But I really like this song, though. You know what? Screw you. I'm playing it anyway. I think it matches the fact that it is almost 3 a.m. So I think we're fine. I really like this song, so I don't give a crap. This is what I use for my Minecraft tunnel grinding. This is my plan song. I think I've used it for this game once or twice as well, though. Okay, that could have been bad, but I'm glad that worked out. Alright, well, grayscale time. By that, I mean we ride a boat in grayscale, for the most part. Oh, wow, that's late for you? It's only 11:42? I see. Yeah, it is 3 a.m. or almost 3 a.m. It's 2:43. So I guess you're on the West Coast then, or somewhere around there. Okay. Let me check something. Okay. Grayscale, up the lighthouse we go. I'm from the past. Hey, that means I get to experience New Year's 3 hours before you. Get wrecked. Although technically I know people who experience New Year's like, you know, like 8 hours before me, but don't worry about it. I had to take every victory that I can. Okay. I have a feeling everything on that like platter is gonna fall. So I have to like find an alternate route so that I don't just sit on something and then fall like the idiot that I am. Oh. Oh. Okay. Grayscale area is pretty straightforward. It's just around the lighthouse, very simple platforming. You know, if I actually beat the game today, like I don't even know like what to think at that point, because I thought it would take me a little bit longer to beat this game. But if I'm just gonna like wake up, or if I'm just gonna like play this game randomly because I screwed up my sleep schedule and I end up beating it, that'd be very funny. That would be very funny indeed. Okay, let's not accidentally slip and fall from there. Okay, on the sword. On the plane. Or, it's not a plane, it's a turbine, technically. Oh. Yeah, so at this point, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is there a way to save myself here? Is that... No, you can't. Where am I? Oh, there's a bed here. Wait, where the fudge am I? So I wanna... So now that I know that there's a bed here, how do I get here? There's an island over here. That's the Buddha statue. Okay. Which means there's a way to skip the Buddha statue, I assume. I assume this goes all the way up. Alright, cool. Let's see. Okay, cool. So from the Buddha statue, we can skip like that whole grayscale section if we can just make it to this island. Alright, cool. That's 2 more skips. So that's the champagne bottle, which skips like a large portion of the Japanese temple if we can figure out how to get there. And then once we get to the Buddha statue, we just need to move to the island to the side. And that'll skip that portion for us. Alright, cool. That's 2 new skips that we have learned, which skips large portions. And I don't have to feel bad about using them, because technically I've already passed through the areas that those areas skip for me. So this works out like perfectly. Yes, always hooray for the bed. Alright. Why a heart? I mean, why are there swords sticking out of the heart? I don't know. As I said, random Unity engine assets. Okay. So this is where I died last time. I assume that the pizza and the cheese are also going to fall. So I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna take the scenic route. Because I have a feeling all the food stuff on this like golden thing is gonna fall. I could be wrong on that. Like this cheese is definitely gonna fall, so I'm just taking the long jump. Okay. There's a dog there for some reason. I thought it was gonna like run at me and push me off. Ghost dog. Ooh, a golden apple, like Eden's apple. Oh, is that what this is supposed to be? The freaking like tree of life, or whatever the hell it's called in Norse mythology? Because there's like a goddess that goes by the name of like Eden, and like the golden apples that the tree offers gives you eternal life or something. What the fuck? There's still so much left. Look at that. I thought I was like, oh, and it stops me here, which means I still have to go through all of that as well. Bruh. I'm definitely gonna be streaming longer than 2 hours. Yggdrasil? Or no, not Yggdrasil, Ygritte, but I'm not sure if it provides the Apple of Knowledge. That sounds correct, but I don't know. Norse mythology, I don't have too much information on. And there's the dragon. Don't shove me off, please. Thank you. Oh, so you don't actually have to navigate the maze. Okay, cool. I was scared that the maze was like an actual maze and I would have to like go through it, but no, it's not an actual maze. Yggdrasil. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's a different tree for the fruit of knowledge, or the apple of knowledge. I hear flapping, which makes me believe that the dragon's gonna try and push me off at some point. Hi. Please don't push me off, sir. That would make me very sad, because I've made it, like, I'm trying so hard and I'm getting pretty far, and hopefully in the end it does matter. Come on. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go, I guess. Oh, where am I supposed to go from here then? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I mean, even if I fall here, it's not the worst thing in the world because it's still all connected to this weird favela looking area. Kind of looks like the beginning area, to be honest with you. Beanstalk. Yeah. There is in fact a very large beanstalk. I guess we're about to see giants and then see a golden egg or a golden goose. Is the goose golden as well, or is it just the eggs? I actually don't know now that I think about it. Is it like a normal goose that lays golden eggs? I know it lays golden eggs, but it's not like a golden goose, right? It's just a normal goose that lays golden eggs. I don't freaking remember, I'll be honest. It's been a while since I've read that story. Goose that lays golden eggs. Pizza! Pizza. Dude, I kind of want to eat some pizza now. For no particular reason. I just have a weird urge to eat some pizza. What kind of graphics card is in this one? Can I see like the inside? I don't think I can. Wait. No, I can't tell any of the specs on this. That is a pretty big monitor though. What kind of toppings would you want on your pizza, sir? I would like mushrooms, ricotta cheese, because ricotta is freaking awesome. Honestly, I'd be happy with just that. I'm a simple man, although I also understand that. Oh frick! Oh frick! I almost slid off because I wasn't paying attention. This would have been probably the worst fall that you could have too, honestly, if I don't catch myself on the maze. So that could have been real bad. Are you gonna... Please don't push me off, sir. Holy crap, it has a hitbox. It's actually trying to push me off, I think. I don't like that. Stay away. Yeah, I'd be down for just like mushrooms, pepperoni, and ricotta. And now there's some skateboards. Some shoes. None of my jumps went through, but it's fine. You probably could hear me like slamming my thumb on the jump key, and neither time did my jump came out, but it's okay. Is this the way I have to go? Which way do I have to go? That way, I guess. Are we skateboarding? Wait. Stop that. Wait. There's music. I haven't heard this yet, so let's actually mute this and listen. There you go. Bad Dragon. And my go-to company is just pepperoni and pineapple. Ah, yes. Another pineapple enjoyer. Good job. Death to the pineapple haters. But I always opted for BBQ sauce instead of regular tomato. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had barbecue sauce on a pizza. Oh, no, okay. Let me rephrase that. I've never had a pizza where the tomato sauce was replaced by the barbecue sauce. I've had barbecue sauce on a pizza before, just never like as a replacement. So that's pretty interesting. Holy crap. How close are we? I can't tell, but it looks like there's still quite a bit of platforming left. Oh. Okay. Back to my regularly scheduled programming of me potentially screwing this up. Oh, the dragon's still here. Please, sir, go away. Please go away. If you knock me off at some point, I'm gonna be sad because you're a dragon and you could probably do way worse to me. Wait. So I could drop down and do the safe path, or I could try and jump to that over there. Like that, because I'm a gamer. Actually, I don't even know. What's the pathing here? There isn't one. Okay, cool. So this just lets me skip like all the smaller jumps, I guess. Okay. I don't think I have to... Please cling. Please don't slide like you are. Please stop sliding. Just cling. Okay. Okay. Hop. Hop. Where does this lead exactly? I think it tells me I have to like go on to the beanstalk. Oh no, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. I was not supposed to go here. Okay. Is there an area I can save myself on? Kind of. I think I'm okay with landing here. Okay. So I wasn't sure where to go from there, was the issue. Hence why I decided to just like take an L there. But the dragon has lowered itself as well to meet me. How nice of you, Mr. Dragon. Please don't hurt me or push me off. I'll be sad. You don't want to see a grown VTuber cry, right? Actually, you might if you're into that, but please don't. You're not into that, actually. Therefore, you wouldn't want to see that. I actually, technically, I'm only 2 years old, huh? Or my VTuber model is only like almost 3 years old. Actually, I think it is like around three years by now. I started streaming January of 2022, but I've had the model since like 2021. So it probably is like 3 years old now. Now that I think about it. The more you tell it to go away, the more I'll want to troll you. No, he's not like that. Don't be ridiculous. This dragon's a gentleman. He wouldn't do that, right? 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 He wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be a jerk just for the sake of it. Like, oh, that's a bad jump. That was a really bad jump. Holy crap. Oh no, I didn't land on the maze. Can I land on the whale? Please, 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 please. There you go. Okay. Oh, back to the heart, I guess. Yeesh. Well, that was not ideal. That was a really bad jump. I jumped really early. Okay. Like, I can't really tell sometimes whether or not I should sprint jump, because sprint jumping is like super scary because you might slide off the platform. Like, and when a normal jump suffices, like, it's just like an unnecessary risk. Does a dog just always like spawn and despawn like that? That's very funny. Okay, so we've reached the 2-hour mark that I said that I would probably be streaming for, but we're also at a point where I don't really want to stop, because if I quit at this point, I'm gonna feel really bad because I might be able to actually beat the game, but it's getting pretty late right now for me. Like, it's 2:59, so it's almost 3 a.m. Might as well be 3 a.m. And I was only planning on streaming for 2 hours, because I do have to wake up relatively early tomorrow, or I guess today for me now. I do have to wake up relatively early because I have a appointment for a haircut, because my hair's been getting pretty long. Break that forward or not and rip your sleep schedule. Yeah, well, I mean, it was screwed anyways because I took a nap and then my nap turned into like a 6-hour sleep. Truly unfortunate. Oh. We'll see. I'll keep going for now, but I think like if I were to have like a major fall, maybe I'll look to play a little bit more aggressively. Maybe that's how I'll do this. Like, I'll just play a little bit more reckless with my jumps, like on purpose, and it'll either pay out with me getting through things a lot faster, or I fall all the way back down, and then we could wrap it up. I can't go that way because that's too high. I hear the dragon being an a-hole. Up. Up. Alright. Alright. We're back. Time to do this again. I see the dragon shadow beneath me. Reckless approach gave me the same vibe I usually have in bowling, where I would want my results to be the direct opposite of my wishes. Why? Why in bowling of all games? Like, oh, don't I see? I understand now. I thought you were talking about like your score, like you want your score to go up, but like, you know, obviously, or you want your score to be larger than it actually is. But I guess that also makes sense. I mean, I can't relate because my bowling skills is absolutely super bad. Super bad. If I were to ever, okay, first and foremost, I think the chance of me ever doing an IRL stream is pretty small. Mostly just because, like, setting up a camera for that kind of stuff is a pain. Not that I, like, you know, mind the whole, like, oh, immersion, I'm breaking your immersion. I'm not actually V2 anime boy. I'm actually a real flesh human. Please go away. Thank you. I don't want anything to do with you, sir. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. I just made the exact same mistake. Can I land? Yes. Okay. Again, not the worst thing in the world. As long as we land on the maze, Yeah, no, I have not taken that jump very well thus far. Bot! Bot! Ban him! Get rid of him! It's a bot! Oh my god, it's a bot. Come on. Wait, where's my thing? Where's my thing? There it is. Ban. Get out of here. This is why you ban links, baby. Don't ask why I got as excited as I did. I don't even know why. Normally I hate getting bots. I don't know why that time I was just like, heck yeah, bot. I get to ban them. Maybe I just want to use the ban hammer because I haven't used it in a while. What the fudge is this? Is there a shortcut here maybe? Something. There's an invisible wall here. Uh-oh. For a second I thought I soft locked myself. Hup. 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 Okay. Where the fudge is the thing? The area that I need to go to. Did I go the wrong way? I have a terrible feeling that I just went the wrong direction and now I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. I was expecting there to be a secret room in the center or something. I wasn't really expecting anything. But apparently there's an invisible wall there that you just can't like interact with anything over there. Which is sad. And kind of boring, but sure. Cool. Well, this is where we need to be. Oh, frick. Well, that could have been real awkward if I slipped down and fell in sadness. But that's okay. That's okay. I love it when, ever since I started, or I made the change so that only certain people can post links. It's really funny whenever these like bots come in and they come in with their asterisk. Like, yeah, like find your bots at asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. I find it very amusing. Even though it probably isn't that funny or interesting, I'm just very easily amused. If you couldn't tell. Well, I say that, but then I also said that I think this game is very boring. But I would also like to point out that I think falling is very funny. Even if it's at, you know, the expense of me. I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I was pretty confused when I saw the asterisk. Yeah. It's, because I turned on a setting where only certain people can post links in the chat. So a lot of bots, when they do that, they always post a link to like some website where, you know, either you can buy subs or viewers or subs. I think both. You can technically buy either more viewers or subs for your channel. Or they try and give you a virus. The dragon just pushed me. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say to that. I knew the dragon pushes, but that's probably the first time it actually pushed me to my detriment, and now I'm very sad. Oh frick. Well, that could have been bad. What do you mean at long last, dragon fight? Whose side are you on? I mean, probably not mine, but still. That's rude. Very rude. I'll have you know that I will one day beat this game. Will that day be today? That is a very good question, and I cannot answer that because, again, it is getting kind of late. And I did not really think I would get this far today. I kind of expected to just be falling at the beginning over and over again, as I usually do. But for some reason, my hands are doing okay. Maybe this game is actually super easy this entire time, and today I am actually just being average. Because this game only has one achievement, and the achievement is to beat the game. Want to guess the percentage of players who have gotten that achievement? Compared to, like, you know, for like the people who have purchased this game on Steam. Because I'm actually surprised. Well, maybe I shouldn't be, but I am surprised by the percentage when I saw or the percentage of people that have played this game and beaten it. Because it's a lot, it's bigger than Jump King. For like, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than Jump King. No, it is. I think, yeah, it is. Where's my jump? What the fudge is wrong with this game? Just one achievement? I thought there would be more, like one being the game, collecting. Nope, just the one achievements. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. You're kidding me. This game sucks. How boring. Yeah, by the way, that's usually why I fall. Because I would push the spacebar too late, and then something like that would happen, and then I'm just sad. Could I climb up from here? Maybe. I'm not going to though, just because there's a proper staircase over here. Yeah, it's so for Jump King, when I initially beat the game, I think it was like only like 6-7% of play. Actually, I shouldn't spitball. I literally have the game here. Jump King. Yeah, so okay, now it's 9.7%. So 9.7% of players who have played Jump King have actually reached the top, or have finished the base game. So there's 2 DLCs. 9.7% have finished the base game. When I finished it, I think it was a lot less. What the fudge? That was weird. For Only Up, it's like 11%, which is quite a decent amount, to be honest. Like, out of all the people who have bought this game, and you can't buy this game anymore, unfortunately, because the creator took it down. So only people who have already purchased it can play it. Which is probably why you don't see speedrunners speedrun this game anymore, because, I mean, you won't really be able to get new people to play the game, unfortunately. Honestly, the fact that you can't buy this game anymore is, like, kind of sad. But it has made me really want to beat this game, because it's like, when I actually beat this game and reach the top, like, I'll actually not have to worry about this game ever again. Because once I beat it, I could just uninstall it. I could heck, I could remove it from my library. And I won't have to bat an eye about it anymore. Again, like, me beating this game has less to do with my intense urge to beat it and more just so that I can move on and not have to think about it anymore. Because I also have Getting Over It, and I do want to start that game at some point. Not because I really want to play these games and beat them, but just because they're really good stream games. Because they're very chill. They give you something to constantly do without having to be overly focused on it. And as a result, you can relatively consistently be talking to chat while playing these games. And it comes with very easily, like, clippable moments of, like, when you would fall and stuff. So I think these kind of games are really great for streaming, even if myself, like, I don't like playing them, because again, I think these games are very boring, but I think they're very good stream games. Unfortunately. For better or for worse. I mean, heck, even I enjoy watching people play this, or play these games rather. So I understand the appeal. Okay. Back up we go. Because when you're as small as I am, or as a streamer, I'm like pretty much at the bottom of the barrel, I'm gonna be honest. But when you're not a very large streamer, like I would say if you're getting like less than 10 average views, by the way, 10 is quite a lot. But when you're getting less than 10 average views, the quote-unquote Twitch meta shifts drastically compared to the top end. Because at the top end, outside of like, you know, certain Twitch names of like certain people that do super well as streamers, the main thing about the main thing that like attracts people outside of like the personality are like very specific kinds of games. So when you're playing a game as a Twitch streamer, or like you're like a variety streamer, or like you are a streamer that's focused on you know, playing games, because not all streamers do that, very specific games will hook and keep people watching you more than others. FPSs are a very good example, because it's very easy to understand what's going on when you play an FPS. Depending on the FPS, you're gonna have enough downtime to like continue talking to your chats while playing the game. So Valorant or CSGO is a good example, because every time you die, you have like a solid like minute to like 3 minutes of being able to just like look at your chat and talk. Maybe less, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how you died, but you know, you get the idea. There's always something going on screen. They're like, you know, pretty entertaining games to watch and easy to understand. And like when something cool happens, like everybody pops off, you know? Like it's very easy for everybody to understand why you did, like when you do something cool, that like why that moment is really cool. Meanwhile, games like, for example, JRPGs, you know, they're very slow going, especially turn-based ones. When someone first joins your chat, and like, unless they have a lot of nostalgia for that game, if it's like a new chatter, you know, they're not going to be as interested in such a game, and so they'll probably click away. But when you're a small streamer, it's honestly, those type of games might actually be better, to be honest. But the only reason I found you was through YouTube. That wasn't until last stream that I finally caught it live. Caught me through YouTube? Really? That's how you find me? That's curious. Because I stopped uploading my VODs a while back. But yeah, it is pretty hard to find streamers, like new, or like, you know, small streamers in general. Twitch has been doing a little bit better on that and making it easier to find newer streamers in general. But, I mean, it's still hard to find stuff unless you're actively looking for it. And then pre-roll ads don't help at all. It sucks. Oh, frick. I wasn't paying attention. I'll tell you that. And then it was a random journey. I mean, hey, I appreciate it. I genuinely do appreciate it. If you enjoy what I'm doing, I appreciate it. And, you know, good luck with your own streaming and all that as well. Because I know that this is not easy. Streaming is not easy. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. It's easy to, like, you know, just start up. Like, you open up OBS, click go live. That's relatively easy to do. But trying to grow your community... What the fudge? Where do I go from here? Trying to grow your community, trying to figure out like how to proceed from there. That's the hard part. Can I step on this? Oh, I can. Oh, this is just a completely new area. And there's an eyeball that it looks like it's just constantly looking at me. That's not weird at all. How would freeze before I ever stream anything? I don't mind streaming Discord or with friends, but not in front of streamers. Ah. So when you said streaming, it's like with your friends. I see. That makes sense. I get it. I do. Because I remember you mentioned streaming, and I was just like, oh, cool. someone who's like getting into the hobby, which this is most genuinely a hobby and should never be something you strive to turn into a job unless it takes off for you. Which for me it has not, and I don't ever expect it to, but I still enjoy doing it. And you know, as long as other people enjoy watching me do stuff occasionally, then I'm down. Am I gonna miss this? I am. Well, that's sad. But I mean, it looks like I'm very close to beating this game, which is great. Oh no, it was actually my first time watching someone live, but my friend did start streaming lately, and I've been supporting with it, and yeah, pretty much just enjoying stream. I see. Okay. Sorry I didn't read that when you sent that out, by the way. I was trying not to fall there. I see. Okay. Well, welcome to watching streamers then, I guess. It's always super like interesting whenever new people show up in my stream, because I like never expect people to show up, and then when they do, and then they tell me stuff like, oh yeah, you're like really the only streamer I watch nowadays. I'm like, why? Like, why? I'm still like reaching the point of like my self-esteem where it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, maybe there has to be some like good things I'm doing. Oh wow, I just jumped off like an idiot. Perfect. Where I'm like, what am I doing as a streamer that people like watching for? Like, why do people like watching my streams? Because I've had quite a few people stop by and like stick around, and then eventually kind of fade, like, you know, they get busy with real life IRL stuff, and I assume they have to stop, or maybe they get tired of my streams, which is totally fine. Like, if you don't like watching me do stuff anymore, like, you don't have to watch. I think it's dumb to try and like pressure people to watch you like that. Dude, I'm so glad that I don't get punished super hard for falling here, because for some this is really strange. I need to stop sprint jumping like that too, because I don't have a lot of control over where I'm going. There we go. And this is probably not like the topic that I should be talking about like out loud, like talking about my shortcomings as a streamer, but I think I'm too straightforward to not talk about it, because I do think it's kind of interesting to talk about, because it's like, why do people, so I like thinking about streaming in a very specific way of like, okay, so why do people like watching a streamer over a YouTube video, and why would they watch my stream over other people's streams? First and foremost, people like watching streams because of continuous content. So with YouTube videos, you kind of have to like, you know, start and stop, even with like longer, unless you're watching like longer form videos, but even then, like, you usually just use autoplay. With streamers, you have constant, like, decent amount of content that's always playing in the background. And for some people, like, you know, it's nice to have a streamer on while you're doing homework, as there's like second monitor or something, or you have a streamer up for just like, you know, being able to have something in the background in general. So, and then like, depending on what kind of, you know, content you're most interested in will determine like what kind of streamer you want to watch. So a lot of what I do as a streamer, I think my strength as a streamer mostly comes with being able to talk for long periods of time about random, oh, the eyeball is just straight up looking at me at all times. Fantastic. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to aim for that. So yeah, so my strength as a streamer comes with me being able to talk for long periods of time, and I'm not like a clip farmer. I don't look to grab as many clips as I possibly humanly can, and like by doing like over exaggerated, wow, like look at that, that was crazy, you know. I usually tend to stick with like, you know, I want to chill and vibe, and then if people want to have me on a second monitor or fall asleep with me on the second monitor, that kind of stuff. The eyeball is me for me. Dang, you really need an eye drop, dude? Like, where the fudge did the eyeball go? I think it's underneath me. Yeah, you need an eye drop, you got some red rims there. I got no eyelids. Yeah, you're just a floating eyeball. Is this how all Twitch chatters look? They just are just floating eyes in space, just staring at screens all the time. Okay, so this is where things can get scary. Holy crap. I like the okay. Oh. Okay, cool. Wait. Did I do it? I think I did it. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. I think I did it. Okay. Floating ears in the cast of a podcast type streams. Yeah, true. But yeah, that's like, because I've thought about this a lot, because over the course of streaming for, you know, 2+ years, dang, yeah, 2+ years, you do tend to think about your streaming a little bit, like, how do I improve, like, what should I do to make people want to keep watching, why would people watch, and like, what's a way that I can keep people watching, that kind of stuff. So I would say, like, if you're at least somewhat serious about stream, even like as a hobby, if you want to like improve and try and get more people to watch you, then you probably thought about it before. And maybe I talk about it too much, because I definitely talk about my shortcomings a lot, and I don't know how that's probably not a super interesting topic to listen to, but for me it's just easy to talk about, I guess. Congratulations. 135 minutes, so 1 hour and 2 hours and 5 minutes. Dang, I actually beat the game. Pause that.
Dear friend, you have come a long way. Not many have made it here. Now, there are no obstacles in your way. In your life, there will be losses and wins. But now you are independent and...
Thank you, Maru-chan.
As a reward, you get a spaceship. Now you are the pilot of your life.
You pessimist, I would never do that.
But now you can do what you want and fly wherever you want. Open up new worlds and new heights.
Okay. Why the fudge is the glare like a freaking pentagon, while the sun is just a circle? Isn't the like the glare thingy supposed to be like perfect circles? Is that me?
Congratulations. You've taken a small step in this game, but it's a giant step for your life.
Is it?
Good luck and patience in your future adventures, and may the force be with you.
Did he just say may the force be with you? My friend. Alright, well, there you go. Hello, Maru-chan. Give me 1 second, I have to double check something. Okay. GG. That's the game. This feels like... Okay, you guys have to understand something, okay? I started playing this game last year. I've been working on this game for like at least a year now, and I've been playing it on and off for quite some time. Did I not get an achievement for that, by the way? I don't even think I got the achievement, because I didn't see it. Oh, nope, I got the achievement. It just didn't show up on my screen for some reason. Or maybe I, like, accidentally muted. You heard the ding? I didn't... Don't worry about it. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I've been working on this game for, like, a year now, and sometimes when I would play this game, I would just, like, not get far at all. I would just, like, spend, like, 3-4 hours, and I would just make zero progress. I'd be like, okay, cool. I guess I'm bad at this game today. Goodbye. So, which is why I'm like, I didn't expect to beat this game today because I booted it up and I was like, I guess I just need something I can stream for like 2 hours or 2 hours ish, to like, you know, have something to do while I'm like waiting to fall asleep again for the night. But I guess here we are. I didn't actually think I would beat it, but hey, I'm pretty happy. We can finally not I don't have to think about this game anymore. Heck yeah. Uh All right, cool. What now? I don't even feel happy about it, by the way. It's not like oh, I finally beat Oli up. It's more just like, all right, cool, and I can move on. On to getting over it. Honestly, that probably is the next like just chatting game that's on my list. That's next on my list, which is getting over it. Honestly, I like Jump King better. Just getting over that feeling. All right. Let me stretch a little bit. Okay. Getting over it is a pain, I've heard. So have I. I've heard a lot of great things about getting over it. I don't want this to be my screen right now, so give me a sec. I'm going to swap over to my just chatting. There you go. I'm not gonna be streaming much longer though, because as I said, I was only planning on streaming for 2 hours today. And here we are at 2.5 hours, and it is 3:30 a.m. Where I am at right now. I still don't feel tired, I'm gonna be honest, because again, I screwed up my sleep schedule by taking a very long nap today. So yeah. I was just tired. I had a morning work shift, and then they told me, oh, somebody canceled last minute, so we need someone to cover the afternoon shift as well. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. And then I did it. And now I just freaking died when I got home. Which probably shouldn't be at all an issue, because I'm not even doing like a 9 to 5. Like all of my shifts are only like 3 to 4 hours long, and then I do like 2 to 3 a day. Or actually, I've yet to do 3. Well, actually, technically, I have done 3 shifts, but one of the shifts was only an hour long. So technically, it was like a 3-hour shift into a 1-hour shift into a 4-hour shift. So that turns into a 9 to 5, I guess. You guys probably don't care about this. I don't know why I'm talking about it. But yeah, so that's another game off the list. You can clap now. You can clap now. And thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. Thank you, Melon, for the sound alert. Wait, you're here? What the fudge? Why don't you say anything, Mel? What the fudge? How long have you been here? Shouldn't you be sleeping? Actually, I guess not. Your time zone is also weird, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, so next on the list, I'm actually gonna uninstall Only Up right now. I'm so done with this game. I'm so glad to be finished with it. Get that out of my face. We all should be sleeping, yet we aren't. Well, yeah, but... Okay, so with that said, my current focus has shifted to Dave the Diver. From not here on out, the main focus is to finish Dave the Diver, which I should be able to finish by the end of this week if the schedule works out, which would be Monday stream and Thursday stream, ideally. If things work out, I'll do a stream on Tuesday, slash, I don't know, I say Tuesday. I'll do a stream on Monday, I'll do a stream on Thursday, and between those 2 streams, I should be able to finish Dave the Diver. And then after that, we can start looking to play something else. Again, I have a big list of games I would like to get through. Dead Space 3, Halo, Getting Over It, Ni no Kuni. I could return to Nier Automata. So yeah, we have options. After Dave the Diver is pretty chill, so I might play something a little bit more dynamic or a little bit more exciting. Because I don't want to go from Dave the Diver straight into like Digimon, because I don't know if you guys want to go from like a very chill like fish selling like management farming sim game straight into a turn-based straight into a turn-based RPG like Digimon. So honestly, I might go into Halo next. At least finish up the campaign for the first game, because I did not grow up with a console at all. I've never owned a Xbox, like any of them. I've had a PlayStation 2, but I didn't play that much on the PS2 because it was my older brother that played it, and whenever I wanted to, he'd be like, no. And then when I would be like, but I want to play, then he'd beat me up. So most of the games I played on the PS2, I never actually finished. I would like start it up, but I would never have the time to finish because my brother would be like, stop playing, it's my turn. Hence where a lot of my experience with like Kingdom Hearts goes through. I'm guilty of hoarding games as an older brother. I mean, I understand it. It's just dynamics and stuff. But regardless, because I grew up with a Nintendo DS and like the Wii and the GameCube, there's a ton of games I've missed out on the Xbox and like PlayStation games that I would very much like to try now that I am an adult and I can purchase my own games and play them in my own time. And Halo is on the list. Halo's on the list among other things. With the new Dragon Quest remakes around the corner, I would love to play those on stream. Even though you guys would probably start, snoozing because I'm playing an old school like Dragon Quest game. I'll still stream it. Screw you guys. Not actually screw you guys. But I think I'd be pretty interesting. Don't diss on the oldies. I'm not dissing. Hey, I'm going back and playing the oldies, all right? Like I want to play or go back and play through that through Dragon Quest or the original Dragon Quest games. I want to try out Final Fantasy VII. Maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. If that's maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll probably go back. I'll probably stream it if I were ever to play Final Fantasy VII. I would love to play the Super Mario RPG remake. What other old games? I'm trying to finish through Mass Effect right now. Although I guess it's not that old, but it's like a 2000s game, so I guess depending on how old you are, that can be old. For me, it's not that old, but it's kind of old. Maybe I'll play some Street Fighter 6 on stream. The only thing I'm scared of for streaming Street Fighter 6 is I don't want to get backseated. Okay, wait, let me rephrase that, because I think backseating is fine because I'm not super good at the game. I'm only in like low plat or platinum in Street Fighter 6. I don't want someone to like come into chat and just be like, Cyrus, you suck at this game. This is why. These are all the reasons why you suck. You should be practicing this. Like, I don't want that. I want, if I ask something like, oh, is that plus, is that minus, you probably won't understand what I'm talking about if you don't know fighting game lingo. But like generally speaking, if I'm asking a specific question, then backseating is fine, Elitists? I don't even know if it is being an elitist. Street Fighter 6 fans are like weirdly feral. They can be anyways. Maybe to an elitist degree, yeah, where they think they know everything when in fact they don't. Because there was a recent tournament that happened called the Sajam Slam. It's a creator tournament, so it was organized by a fighting game commentator, Sajam, who basically gathered a bunch of very large content creators who have varying degrees of experience with Street Fighter, and they basically formed teams and they played against one another in like a tournament. And the amount of backseat, like from what I've seen from that, I didn't watch it super closely, but from what I did see of it, there was a lot of issues with chatters, with people like backseating and generally just the viewers being just an absolute menace. And even as a small streamer, I know that like it only takes one person to show up in your stream to be an a-hole. Because I've had that happen before. And it's just something I need to keep in mind is all. So yeah. Alright. With that said, I'm gonna end my stream. We're 40 minutes ahead of schedule. Again, we'll see if I end up streaming tomorrow. The plan is to stream. I probably will stream tomorrow, or today, I guess, Monday afternoon at some point. But I do have a couple of errands I need to run, and I don't know how long those are gonna take. So I'll be aiming for like a 2 p.m. timer or something, and to place put some more time into Dave the Diver, make some money, and dive as Dave, or we could be Sai the Snorkeler. Thank you, Ori, for that joke. Anyways, let me play. Since we never ended up using the elevator, here's my elevator music that I was gonna use whenever I use the elevator, because in Only Up there's an elevator that you can use if you fall all the way to the bottom. And it brings you back up out of like the main tutorial area. So it basically saves me like 20 minutes of climbing, essentially. So I'll be playing this as we end the stream today. So thank you guys for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it may be for you. If you haven't, please get up, stretch, get a drink of water. And if it's late for you, and it is for me, please go to bed and take care of yourselves. I'll be streaming again, hopefully on Monday. But if I don't end up streaming on Monday, I will be streaming on Thursday. Yeah. So, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I will... Wait, I have to change the scene, don't I? I have to set up a proper scene change here. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, good night, and I'll see you guys next time.